Hey everybody, it's Ruina here and welcome back to Library of Ruina. This time we are playing yet another mod, which is the Twilight Rose Reception. The Twilight Rose is some reception with absolutely no lore, or maybe there is on the Nexus mod page, but it doesn't have anything in the game. It's just a reception that happens to exist. This mod actually features two new receptions, one of which is balanced and the other one isn't. We'll be fighting the balanced one. I do not know what the unbalanced version is, so we can actually take a look. If we have a Book of Pit that is, and I guess we don't. Okay, well, here it is, the Twilight Soul. Who is the Twilight Rose? Why the Twilight Rose? Okay. Well, you can see that we can't really tell what their look is, and that's because they will appear during the fight and somehow they don't appear here. So that's not a bug. That's supposed to be here, as far as I understand. So yeah, the Twilight Rose's shattered page. I guess the normal page is in the unbalanced version. It has 800 HP, 350 stagger resist, a lot of speed, 8 to 10, and endures all damage but is normal to all stagger damage, meaning that we are more than likely to stagger it before we kill it. Then we have speed 3, the normal speed 3, Dusk Insight, speed dice slot +1, with emotion level 3 or higher, an additional speed dice slot +1. At the beginning of the scene, recovers 3 light and draws 3 pages, dice power +3, when HP is 50% or less, there is no time to waste +3. I guess this means that under 50 HP, they get another +3 to their dice power. I really don't understand the mods that give people the abilities of just dice power +3, like, why wouldn't you just make the pages stronger? But okay, I guess. Passion, gain power by double the current emotion level. That's Philip's ability. And we have a couple of new pages. We have Thorns, deals 3 stagger damage to target inflicted to Erosion. Wow, Erosion, haven't seen that in a long time. This page seems to be kind of easy to beat, right? It has pretty balanced rolls, but then dice power +3 and you understand that this reception becomes difficult quickly. Then we have Feels Broken. This die cannot be destroyed, inflict on paralysis, and recover 4 HP. The last die will be a pain, because it is really strong already and it will be buffed by Dusk Insight. Then we have Your Weak, which is just 3 counter dice that cannot be destroyed. Then there's Light, which is a Mystic page that the Twilight Rose used in my first attempt at this, and I mean used on the first scene, so we might want to look out for that. It just nullifies power and seals speed dice if it hits. Then we have Judgment, which is a normal page, actually isn't a Mystic, okay. Inflicts 3 bind, feeble, and disarm next scene. 6 random enemies inflicted with a random status element from 1 paralysis, 1 feeble, 1 disarm, 1 bind, and 1 fragile, individually determined. So it is just like the Ego page Remorse, I think it's called, on Roland's floor, which gives debuffs on hit to different enemies. And then we have Rage, this page which is really strong and we probably won't have a way to beat it until we get the Black Pulverizer that is. So yeah, but my team, I just have a Unity team because I've decided to play Unity just a bit, and we have Tanya here who will be our greatest attacker with 3-fold tenacity, locked potential, and buffs from Jaehyun who will use Puppet Strings and Tanya and will heal her with Tanya's strings, so he is just Tanya's personal assistant, I guess. Then we have Bremen who will inflict paralysis and all that stuff just to make the Twilight Rose a bit more clashable with, and then we have Olivier as an additional attacker with Haste of Dragon, which is kind of like Pitchback Pulverizer, but only half as strong, but it is still enough to beat clashes at the start. And of course we have Gabora. Who is Gabora? Also, I did not give her Onrush, I gave her Dimitri Impact because I think it is a better thing here, though seeing Judgment maybe I was wrong, but I think I have Great Blade Vertical for that. So yeah, let's start. Now for the actual Twilight Soul look, it looks exactly like Justicia. And yeah, light is being used again. It is an individual page, so we want to use a page with the strongest first die, and Focus Spirit definitely is that page. Can we level /Thrones at +5? I think we can. Okay, I think Unity Bolster being combat stat means that if I use Unity Bulwark right now and use Unity Bolster at the second page, everyone who is Unity Bulwark will get a plus to their strengths as well. Which is exactly what I want to do. So we'll do this. Oh, that's not the attacked one. I guess we can start with decoration here. Can't even use the inventory impact on the first scene. Okay. I can actually give pages to people, I should not forget about that. Probably will lose this clash. We'll try to go for Will the City. If we can, it will be fantastic. If we cannot, well, that's understandable. Do I want to go for 2 Trigram right now? I actually really do not. But I'm worried that I can lose the clash with Unity Bulwark. It's going to be 7 to 10, so I think we should be fine. And then multi-slash. And I guess we can go for endurance as well. So bolster is being used. I think we should be fine. Let's start. That's a 13. We are not fine. How would... Okay, well that's a max roll. And we now have power notification. Also I forgot about power notification. Probably should not have forgotten about that. It seems that we are losing clashes rapidly right now. Also, the effect of the background darkening is really annoying. Okay. I've also given Jaehyun a couple of things that can help him deal damage, aka... No, that's not Jaehyun. Okay, dimensional sections, refraction, quantum leaps, so we can do a bunch of stuff with this, and don't tell me you're using light again, well, that's... Why? It's once again power nullification. Why? Why do modern deceptions love spamming stuff so much? Like, stop. I can't do anything. Also, it did hit a lot of people and nobody is sealed right now. Nothing happened. Okay, well, I have no idea what's going on, but I'll take it. Also, I'm being attacked. Now we go for the Trigram because I've realized that it is difficult to walk without it. Also, we have +3, but that doesn't matter because power nullification. I love that debuff. Yep. Very cool. Can't really win this clash, can I? Also, counter dice. Yeah, I love those as well. Yep. Really cool to see 15 counter dice on one person. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a 9. That's actually reasonable. 3 people won this clash. And now we're getting destroyed by counter dice. Okay, well, this doesn't seem to be very balanced, does it? Like, that's just a constant +3. With nothing I can do about it. Okay, well, I hope the domestic isn't being used again. Come on! Just add a line of code that does not give you light every single scene. Why do you have to do this to me? And Judgment is being used on Gabriel at 10 speed, come on! Coordination, coordination. Pitch Black Pulverizer because I hate you for that much. Unity Bulwark, Unity Bolster. Unity pages are great, but like I can't do anything. Let's give her protection. Let's draw a page, it doesn't matter. I can use Prescript here. Yeah, Gabra's dead already. How does Gabra die all the time? She is the strongest. Oh wait, I also forgot that Judgment is not a mass tech. Well, I guess Gabra is not dead. Finally, 2 Clash wins, and then I immediately lose Clash. Okay, 100 stack resist remains. Also, yeah. The Judgment will still hit Gabra. For some reason I thought it would only hit her as a mass stack. Can we stagger? No, I don't believe we can. 5 stagger left. Why wasn't Judgment used? I am not complaining, but why wasn't it used? Okay, where are my mass stacks? I haven't brought any, have I? Of course. Yeah, I am not the smartest person, am I? Just straight up did not bring any mass stacks here. I don't think this really lets me use this person as a clasher, does it? This is like plus a lot of strength, I think. So we should be fine clashing here. And then we can start dealing damage. Like, we don't really care about this. This is also fine. We don't have to clash, right? Yeah, I don't have to clash with that, that's for sure. We can just ignore that. Also, we can go for Divinatory Impact, because we are no longer power nullified. Yeah. You see, as soon as the light combat page does not exist, everything goes right. Light here. Let's get light as well, just so we can cycle through stuff. Okay, well... Now please stagger, thank you. Now we can proceed to dealing damage. And... yeah. We're going to do some damage, but we also are going to have no light next scene, probably, so... we most likely won't kill the enemy just now. Though some of the people are getting emotion levels. Yeah, okay, well, we get a lot of emotion levels somehow. Okay, Koboskar can actually be nice. Wait, Koboskar is an awful choice here because it does 2 damage. I did not think about that. Okay, well, let's do this, and I'm pretty sure that I actually have a lot more light than I thought I would, so that's at the end. Yeah, okay, well, now I understand why light was there, because the entire fight is like 3 turns long, and then it becomes into me beating up an enemy. Becomes into... what am I saying? Okay, this should be enough. We heal Tanya, even though I said that Tanya is going to take a lot of clashes, but she is at full HP. Yeah, I definitely failed my strategy, but it's fine. Nobody cares. Also, Mark is a fantastic ability that you always should have when fighting a boss. Okay, well, that's it. The entirety of the Twilight Soul reception, and I actually didn't get a page when I first beat it, and now I don't get this as well. Why? Okay, well, I guess we can try to look at the unbalanced fight. I'm not going to beat it. I can get this team out with these people. It's not going to be fun to watch, but we can look at the fight. Okay, so after some time of looking through the books, it seems that there is no way to access the unbalanced reception, because it calls for a Book of Pit, which isn't a book that exists. As you can see, the rats only drop the Book of Rats, which contains the page of Pit and all of the other rats pages in this book, so we can't really use a Book of Pete plus a Book of Olivia to start this, meaning that there probably isn't a way to start this reception. I guess the idea of the Book of Peter that existed ever should be given to a different book, and maybe if I look through all this stuff I will find it, but I really don't feel like doing that. Because sitting here and just trying to look through the entirety of these books is going to be difficult. And yeah, this isn't the reception, this is just Leaflet Workshop. So yeah, I guess and that's it for today. No key page even. That's really sad because I kind of wanted to see what the reward with the fight is, because it does seem like the fight is absolutely doable and not that incredibly strong. I think you can actually beat it without Reverberation Ensemble stuff and probably with some of the city stuff, and you don't even have to beat Impurity. You just have to be more careful about your Red Mist and then you'll be fine. But I can't really see what it gives you, so yeah, that's it. A bit of an underwhelming conclusion, but it is what it is. Also, if you watched up to this point of the video, and if you have any idea what's going on with the reception of, what's it called? The Book Hunter, right? When I'm trying to fight that, it starts off normal, but when I clash with a certain page, it gives me an infinite animation which cannot be stopped and will just hold the entire fight. So I kind of want to look through this mod because it does seem to be interesting and balanced to a certain point, but I can't really beat the fight. Well, I can, but only when I'm not losing clashes, and that's difficult. So yeah, if you have any idea of how to fix it, then please tell me. If you don't, that's fine. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.